Let's see how to use Jupyter from within Visual Studio Code in Ubuntu 22.04. Let's open our terminal. And we're going to kick it off by making sure that our system is up to date. Okay, so we are up to date. Let's make sure that we have the latest version of Python 3 installed. Great, and I already had the latest version. Let's now go ahead and install pip. Great, and we now have pip, which is a tool that helps us install all kinds of Python utilities. We're now going to use it to install ipykernel, which is the backend that's needed to run Jupyter notebooks. So let's pip install ipykernel. Great, and we're done with the prerequisites. Let's now install Visual Studio Code itself, which I'm going to download from code.visualstudio.com. And I'm on Ubuntu, so I'll download and install the deb package. Great, we now have Visual Studio Code installed. Let's open it. And let's open the Extensions tab. And we're going to install two extensions, Python and Jupyter. Let's start with the first one, the Python extension. And I'll go with the first one by Microsoft, this one. Great, so it took a minute, but it's finally done. Let's now look for the Jupyter extension. And again, I'm going to go with the first one by Microsoft, this one. And actually, we don't have to install it by itself. It was installed as part of the Python extension. So we're done with the installation of the extensions. Let's now create a folder on the computer that will serve as a workspace for Python. And I'm going to place it in my home folder. And back in Visual Studio Code, let's open this folder. And let's now open the command palette by Ctrl-Shift-P or by clicking on View and then Command Palette. And here I'm going to look for Notebook. And let's choose the first one, create a new Jupyter notebook. And let's save this new notebook by Ctrl-S. And here you can see it in the Visual Studio Code Explorer over here. And let's write a simple Hello World program in our new notebook. And I'm also going to add a markdown block. And of course, we can change the order of the blocks by just dragging them around. And let's try to run the code block. And here we got Hello World.